Lincoln was born in February 12, 1809 into poverty in Kentucky log cabin and raised on the frontier. He was self-educated and became a lawyer, Illinois state legislator, and U.S. representative, angered by the Kansas-Nebraska Act of 1854, which opened the territories to slavery. He became a leader of the new Republican Party. He reached a national audience in the 1858 Senate campaign debates against Stephen A. Douglas. Lincoln won the 1860 presidential election, become the 16th president of the United States, serving from March 4, 1861 until his assassination in April 15, 1865. He preserved the Union, ended slavery, and became a global symbol of justice and perseverance. From the stage of Civil War, words were born that still serve as the foundation of democracy today. When the victory shall be complete, there shall be neither a slave nor a drunkard on the earth. If destruction be our lot, we must ourselves be its author and finisher. As a nation of freemen, we must live through all time or die by suicide. My concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side. Few can be induced to labor exclusively for posterity, and none will do it enthusiastically. The way for a young man to rise is to improve himself every way he can, never suspecting that anybody wishes to hinder him. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Squirming and crawling from place to place can do no good. Go to work is the only cure for your case. You can fool all the people some of the time and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Character is like a tree and reputation like its shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing. I should know no better how to bring that about than to lift myself over a fence by the straps of my boots. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other one thing. The smallest problems are often the most difficult things to deal with. Ere long, the most valuable of all arts will be the art of deriving a comfortable subsistence from the smallest area of soil. Let us have faith that right makes might, and in that faith let us to the end dare to do our duty as we understand it. I know not how to aid you, save in the assurance of one of mature age and much severe experience that you cannot fail if you resolutely determine that you will not. Wanting to work is so rare a merit that it should be encouraged. If you falter and give up, you will lose the power of keeping any resolution and will regret it all your life. Quarrel not at all. No man resolved to make the most of himself can spare time for personal contention. Gold is good in its place, but living, brave, patriotic men are better than gold. Nothing would make me more miserable than to believe you miserable. Nothing happier than to know you were so. I am rather inclined to silence, and whether that be wise or not, it is at least more unusual nowadays, Sikhi, to find a man who can hold his tongue than to find one who cannot. I believe it is an established maxim in morals that he who makes an assertion without knowing whether it is true or false is guilty of falsehood. In times like the present, men should utter nothing for which they would not willingly be responsible through time and eternity. He who does something at the head of one regiment will eclipse him who does nothing at the head of 100. There may sometimes be ungenerous attempts to keep a young man down, and they will succeed too, if he allows his mind to be diverted from its true channel to brood over the attempted injury. That every man may receive at least a moderate education, and thereby be enabled to read the histories of his own and other countries, by which he may duly appreciate the value of our free institutions, appears to be an object of vital importance. If you would win a man to your cause, first convince him that you are his sincere friend. Human action can be modified to some extent, but human nature cannot be changed. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. Every man is said to have his peculiar ambition, Whether it be true or not, I can say for one that I have no other so great as that of being truly esteemed of my fellow men. In harmony and good feeling, let us transact the business for which we have assembled, and let no firebrands be cast amongst us to produce discord and dissensions. An honest laborer digs coal at about 70 cents a day, while the president digs abstractions at about $70 a day. The coal is clearly worth more than the abstractions, and yet what a monstrous inequality in the prices. If you intend to go to work, there is no better place than right where you are. If you do not intend to go to work, you cannot get along anywhere. Climbing upon the back of an animal and making it carry us might not occur very readily. I think the back of the camel would never have suggested it. The leading rule for the lawyer, as for the man of every other calling, is diligence. Leave nothing for tomorrow which can be done today. There is no contending against the will of God, but still there is some difficulty in ascertaining and applying it to particular cases. The cause of civil liberty must not be surrendered at the end of 1 or even 100 defeats. Stand by your principles, stand by your guns, and victory complete and permanent is sure at the last. Though I now sink out of view and shall be forgotten, I believe I have made some marks which will tell for the cause of civil liberty long after I am gone. Intelligence, patriotism, Christianity, and a firm reliance on Him who has never yet forsaken this favored land are still competent to adjust in the best way all our present difficulty. In one faculty at least, there can be no dispute of the gentleman's superiority over me and most other men, and that is the faculty of entangling a subject so that neither himself or any other man can find head or tail to it. My opinion is that you had better not do it. You have not been accustomed to hardship, and it may be more severe than you now imagine. I have now come to the conclusion never again to think of marrying, and for this reason, I can never be satisfied with anyone who would be blockhead enough to have me. Others have been made fools of by the girls, but this can never be with truth said of me. I most emphatically in this instance made a fool of myself. I am willing to pledge myself in black and white to cut my own throat from ear to ear, if, when I meet you, you shall seriously say that you believe me capable of betraying my friends for any price. How miserably things seem to be arranged in this world. If we have no friends, we have no pleasure, and if we have them, we are sure to lose them, and be doubly pained by the loss. Owing to my father being left an orphan at the age of 6 years in poverty and in a new country, he became a wholly uneducated man, which I suppose is the reason why I know so little of our family history. His will was indomitable, but this quality often secures to its owner nothing better than a character for useless obstinacy. I believe there is no right, and ought to be no inclination in the people of the free states to enter into the slave states and interfere with the question of slavery at all. I have said that always. Abraham Lincoln led his nation through war with courage and compassion. His words remind us that freedom, humility, and perseverance are timeless foundations of leadership. Which of Lincoln's quotes speaks to you the most? Share in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe, because history isn't just the past, it's a guide for today.